And hello, and thank you very much for yet another video. I'm going to waffle on today, this morning, wherever you're listening, watching this, about what I do during the day as a wedding photographer. Potentially two different parts to that depending on where the wedding is. First part if I'm coming from home, second part if I'm actually in the camper van. So what I'm going to do is do the camper van first, because I seem to spend most of my life in a camper van. Wake up usually outside the bridal prep, groom prep house, because it's easier to park very, very close there. Sort breakfast out, get dressed, quick wash in the camper van. That might be another video on how to actually do the whole ablutions thing. I then think about what kind of cameras I'm going to need to take into the house, or if it's a venue, what kind of venue is it? So I have a range of lenses that I can take in, so I might take some very wide lenses, or I might take some normal primes in, and that really does depend on the venue. Take them in, and the first thing I'm going to do is say hello to everybody, introduce myself to people I don't know, and look for somewhere so I can get a cup of tea. Decaf Yorkshire tea, look on the playlist, that's how I like it. The reason for that is jumping straight in sometimes, for me personally, isn't the right thing. I want to go in, chill out a little bit and just get the vibe of what's going on. So some prep is really bouncy, bubbly, noisy, etc. Some is a little bit more subdued, and that's often to do with my clients. Some of them may be very much more on the extrovert side, some of them may be a little bit more on the introvert side. So the prep allows me just to get the mood of what's going on. So the first part of the photography I would do is all of the detail shots. So if I'm doing groom prep, it would be to get the suit, the shirt, the tie, the pocket square, cufflinks, watch, anything at all like that that they're going to wear, get them and I'll photograph all of the details. Things like aftershave perhaps. If their partner's given them a gift, that would be included as well. On the bridal prep side, it's pretty much the same thing. Perfume, jewellery, rings, etc, etc. Then it literally is just a matter of really, really candid / documentary / photojournalistic, whatever style you want to call it, doing whatever happens. I have my own personal rule is that I don't interfere with hair and makeup. They're on a time frame during the prep. I'm not, so I let them get on. There might be one or two things I think actually I missed it on one of the bridesmaids or one of the guys. I'll catch it on the next one, so that's essentially how I work. After that, it's then thinking about two things. If I'm at a house, I need to leave to go to the church or the venue or the registration office, the registrar's office, in plenty of time. So I might not be able to capture the cars arriving, the couple getting into the car, or the bridal party, the groom party getting into the car. But I have to go, I have to park. A 3.5 ton van, not easy to park. I get set up, introduce myself to the hotel wedding coordinator, usually the registrars when they're there. The vast majority of registrars are absolutely fantastic. That might be another video. The vast majority, in fact, the vast majority of vicars are absolutely fantastic towards me as well. That might be another video, and there is a video on that coming soon. And again, I just like to do really simple, natural, documentary, candid, whatever style photography. I don't like to overly pose, if at all, and that's it. People walk down the aisle, I take photographs. The main person, groom, bride walk down the aisle, I take photographs of the vows. I have a tendency not to move too much. Movement is a distraction. If I'm moving backwards and forwards, it basically means that the audience, the congregation, the guests are not looking at what's going on with the service, but they're looking at the potential dickhead photographer walking into a wall, knocking plants over, knocking other things over. So I like to stay in one place. After that, really, really simple. They've said the vows, they're going to sign all of the paperwork. Another story on that. I go back down the aisle and I'm just taking nice candid photographs up of them sat down signing the schedule. Usually that in registrar led weddings, that's going to be prepped so we can have some more formal photographs with potentially parents, grandparents, witnesses, etc. We then sort of think about, right, they're going to walk back down, So I'm back down at the back of the aisle, happy couple are announced, they walk down and I'm taking photographs. Now, if you are a couple and you intend to do something like put your arms in the air, go for a kiss, dip, whatever, please let the photographer know so that we can make sure we're getting that captured. After that, the couple at the venue will normally be taken away, and this happens in registrar office as well, they'll be taken away by the venue staff while we arrange the confetti photograph. So while you're having a little quick drink or a little 5 minutes together, first time married, getting used to it, I'll arrange the confetti photograph. Everybody walks down, you guys walk down the aisle. You guys walk down the confetti aisle. I tell people to throw confetti when they get to you, and we're going to throw it up in the air so it comes down nice. We get right to the end. I do like to go for a bit of a kiss when we've still got confetti in the sky. I then get all of your guests to collapse in to get one big group photograph. So when I'm prepping my confetti photographs, I like to get the parents, the grandparents, the bridesmaids, the groomsmen at the far end of that shot, so they're in the front of the group. After the group, we're into the family stuff. Personally, I love doing family photographs, group photographs. Another video coming on that. After that, the couple can walk around, see the guests, drink champagne, beer, Prosecco, eat the canapes, about 10-15 minutes. That gives me time to go away, prep some more cameras or lenses depending on where the venue is, and then come and take the couple away for some nice, quiet, private time. So I'll take them away for about half an hour, literally wandering around the venue, usually great grounds, taking really nice, simple documentary photos. We'll have prepped what we're going to do, potentially where we're going to walk, using a pre-shoot. Excuse me. Which is why we have pre-shoots, which is why I include pre-shoots. After that, take the couple back, they mingle with their guests, and then I'm taking photographs of the room setup, so all of the details on the tables, the top table, the cake, anything at all like that. So those details are the things that the couple will have spent a long time usually fretting over and prepping, so they want to capture it. Couple get called in, I take more random photographs, and then we either have the speeches first or last, and that's my time to change a lens. So for speeches, I use a zoom lens, a big zoom lens, usually a 70 to 200 35mm equivalent, a little bit different with my Fuji cameras. And I'm at the back taking photographs of the people doing the speeches. Once I've got maybe 5 or 6 of the speech people, or the people doing the speeches, I concentrate on the rest of the guests and get my really candid photos there. So people that are laughing or joking, clapping, etc. Word of warning, if you upset me during the wedding, I will take a really random photograph of you during that part. Potentially you sat there enraptured listening to the speech, but you blink and you look asleep, and that's the photograph that I will share on my social media about you being bored at the wedding. Don't trust me. So there's a whole load of that. After that, we probably need to turn the room around. So again, we have time for more photographs if the couple like it. If not, it's time for me to sit down, back the cameras up, eat something, pack lunch at the minute, please. Done. Moving on to the evening setup, I use lots of off-camera flash, so I'm in there setting it up, having a chat with the DJ, having a chat with the wedding coordinator. When are they going to cut the cake? Where are they going to cut the cake? How are they going to cut the cake? Are they going to use one of my Viking swords or one of my pirate swords, or just the normal hotel cake, or just the normal hotel knife? Straight into the first dance, and I usually ask my couples, how long do you want to do the dance? Usually it's about 30 seconds or less, because it really is a little bit embarrassing for most couples to be sat there going heel toe, twirl. 30 seconds is all I need to get those great photographs. I give the DJ a wave, DJ gets everybody onto the dance floor, and I'm in there taking really intimate kind of dance floor photos, people enjoying themselves, rocking and rolling. Depending on what the couple have asked for or want to do, I also need to think about then doing potentially fireworks or sparklers, or take them out for some sunset photographs. So again, after the first dance, depending on the time of the year, I'll go away and I'll prep all of that. The last thing I do before I leave the wedding is make sure that I have everything backed up as much as I possibly can. And again, that will be on another video. Everything goes back into the camper van, and everything has a place, specific place in my camper van, so I know if I'm missing anything. Double check it, because the last thing you want to do if you have multiple weddings on a weekend and you've got a couple hundred miles to drive is leave a camera or a tripod or a flash or something at one venue, and you get there the next morning or late at night and you suddenly realise you've missed it. And then that's it. Say goodbye to the couple. If I can't find them, it doesn't matter because I include albums, so I'm going to have a chat with them again, and I disappear and let the party commence. Push that.